Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 36 of the Crypto Waffle. Today's topics: Pump.fun ICO raises $500 million in 12 minutes. Crazy. Topic 2, altcoin season is cooking. And topic 3, crypto week in the house. Now, that Pump.fun thing, I'm reading an article here. It says 600 million. So I'm not sure if it's 600 million, 500 million, what the deal is. But still,
it's more.
It's nuts.
It's more than both of those. Because
it's got a fully diluted valuation of 4 billion.
It's more.
More than 4 billion?
No, they've raised more than 600 billion. So they also had billion with a B. No, million.
Million.
They've raised more than 600 million. They raised more than 600 million. They had a private round, which is reported to have been 700 million.
Right.
And then they also raised what was supposed to be 600, making a grand total of 1.3 billion that they've raised.
That's nuts.
Apparently, they were going to have an airdrop as well.
So that's if you've just been basically...
If you've been losing money
on Pump.fun.
Yeah, if you've been losing money on Pump.fun over the years, apparently you're going to get a little airdrop. My Instagram live isn't showing up as much.
I think you got to go create live video till you get to the bit where it gives you the stream URL key.
Yeah.
Or a little go live thing should be a light.
Yeah, no, it's not even...
Not just be doing X.
Yeah, it's not even offered me the option to click X.
Well, I'm going to share the X link to the Instagram story as it doesn't seem to be working. Let's get a little wallet.
So the Pump.fun token, the people have already paid for their allocations, let's say, of Pump.fun tokens or Pump tokens. But interestingly enough, the token is not yet tradable. They have given out the contract address, but it's not yet tradable. And it's supposed to be going live at any moment. So between now and tomorrow at around this time, actually, between now and tomorrow this time, it should go live.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Well,
but
I have a feeling, you know what? As much as I would like everything to be in our pony stage, it would not surprise me if this thing just goes down.
Well,
on token launch.
The thing is, the closest, I guess, comparative release in recent time would be Hyperliquid.
Yeah. What did it do first? It completely shut the bed.
And then it went back up and up.
Yeah.
And up. And up. And up.
I mean, it could do that on a shorter time period. Like, first, if we have a pullback. Now, I was watching Benjamin Cohen last night or earlier. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. But he was saying when we have some sort of pullback, like we did in the first half of this year within TradFi world, we normally get a pullback in August as well.
Okay.
So if we have something, it doesn't have to be August. In my eyes, it could be anywhere from now till September. It's just that in that window, and global liquidity would suggest, if we go to that beautiful chart, if I can get that up now, where are we? I mean, not going to lie, today's daily candle ain't looking too hot.
I have not looked, but I'm
global liquidity is saying that we should be kind of just chopping around here to 26, between to 115k until like early August, then up only. So maybe we have that pull back a bit earlier. So I don't know. I'm not really fussed, if I'm honest. We've seen the next move higher. We know what happens after the next move higher. we will probably stop and stall for a little bit, then continue. And then, as usual, Q4, blow off. Everyone needs to start running for the hills.
Yeah. We've watched this movie before multiple times.
Yeah.
It's going to be H2. I'm feeling vindicated because we were starting to worry, like, when is this alt season gonna come around? Like, it's taking long.
It hasn't started yet.
That is going to be another topic.
Topic 2, alt season's cooking. And alt season, as much as everyone's happy that their bags are up, it has not started yet. Whereas Bitcoin dominance train is still intact. Look, let's just get the charts up. Let's get the charts going.
Let's see where we are.
Bitcoin dominance train is still in full force. Look at this bad boy. We have had, so this alt season, right, that we've had was, call it a 3% pullback, right, which is nothing. This Bitcoin dominance train that we've been on since pretty much November 2022 is not over yet. When this breaks is when everyone should start being a bit giddy. And then everyone will be feeling, oh my God, I haven't put enough into the market. Oh my God, it's never going to happen, blah, blah, blah. I still don't feel we've seen enough capitulation within people calling for an alt season.
Do you think that the Bitcoin dominance gets up to 70% again?
No.
74?
No, I think it would be a lower high. It wouldn't surprise me if the top is in now. Like, we are at the resistance level and we've rejected. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm not going to put too much weight behind that until we've seen confirmation of a breakdown from this trend. Because at the moment, even on the monthly, I mean, look at that. It's a beautiful trend.
It's looks like we're getting squeezed into a wedge, though. And we all know it's a
wedge. I mean, on that smaller time frame, a minute ago on the day, actually, let's have a look at the weekly RSI. So last time we topped out, the RSI was at around about 76. So we're currently at 60. We're not even like overbought at all. Like, we're down here.
Yeah.
We were up here last time.
Yeah.
There's definitely room for movement. Who knows? We could go to 70 again. But on that daily time frame, we had this falling wedge, which typically are bullish signs. And it wasn't. We've broken to the downside. So your next area to like be watching like a hawk is this 63.81. That breaks. It definitely opens the door to 62 or wherever we land on this diagonal line.
Alts will go
more alts.
Alts will go crazy.
That's not even the crazy part.
It's not the crazy part.
The crazy part is when we see this.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part.
That's the crazy.
That's what makes, and again, depending on when this breaks, like realistically from this, okay, let's call it the peak here, because like that was kind of a double top. But we had the first peak in September. Like, that alt season didn't finish, arguably, till, well, it was a 2-year alt season, effectively. But even longer, 2.5 years.
No. That's dominance.
Yeah, so effectively, we're looking for dominance to drop, yeah?
Yeah, but everything was down during that time. Nothing really came up.
Not loads of stuff.
20, it was kind of, as we had, what did we have during then? We had DeFi summer that during that period.
That first peak was what, 2nd of September 2019?
Yeah.
Right, and then we had a pullback to here, which was COVID. Then we had that double top, and then we had this.
That 19 to the middle of 20 was barely alt season. Middle of 20 was another halving, wasn't it? Then Bitcoin shut up.
To be honest, that's probably wrong. You should be looking from this one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was during a bear market. That was like
we're looking at 28, 2020 till, I mean, you're looking at probably this third bottom here. So you're looking at about a year.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, to be fair, that also plays into the potential possibility of this extending till Q4 next year. If alts are falling for a year,
I'll take it.
Who knows?
I'll take it.
But yeah, key thing is you've got to be waiting for this to drop. Also, if you want to watch this, if it's easier for you, you want this to be coming down. This is USDT, USDC dominance. And then our good old friends, if I get rid of that and we go...
What we want to see is the
copper gold ratio.
Oh, yeah, copper gold.
That's one of our things, isn't it?
Yeah.
That hasn't quite got through resistance, but it has a nice turn. Obviously, everything starts small.
Yeah. And
then the other thing is the good old ISM. That's on its way back up. And we have got some data this week. I've done PPI and CPI.
It's not none.
What's tomorrow?
It's not even gone above 50. Where are we at? 49.
Yeah, but it's in the right direction.
Yeah.
But we're making higher lows. We've made higher highs.
For alts, I feel like, you know, the old cliche that when you're in a desert and someone gives you a glass of water, you're like, oh my God, this is the best water I've ever had because I've been in it. Because Bitcoin has been just thrashing the alts for so long.
Well, it's because it's institutions, isn't it? It's big money.
But now this little bit of relief that the alts have got over these last few days, it feels like, oh my God.
You look at total too as well. Look, we still haven't made all-time highs. Like total crypto market cap has, but that's thanks to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And realistically, slow
down. Right, what was the last one you just showed? Total 2. Explaining what that is.
Everything excluding Bitcoin.
Right.
So you can look at total 3, which is this one here, which is, I believe, minus USDT divided by Bitcoin. And this is basically, okay, if you go down Benjamin Cohen's route, altcoins are a simulation, i.e. they bottom down here, they peak up here, they bottom down here, they peak up here. He is still riding that train, even though he's come out of some of Bitcoin into ETH. He's still not moving into alts till this bottoms out, down at this area. And to be fair, he's been spot on. Like, when you see this move, i.e. this, that's like 4x in a day on some of these things.
Yeah.
But this is the key one. Like, total crypto market cap, we've just put in a marginal new high. We need to see some follow through here, like realistically. Because if this week ends up closing like that, I mean, I wouldn't be too bullish around that at all.
When does the week close?
Sunday. So still ages, because obviously it's only Monday. So started.
Yeah, give them a chance.
Yeah. But I mean, again, this daily candle, if it comes down much lower to like, 3.7, you're looking at an inverted hammer, key reversal signal.
No, not yet.
But we'll see. Total 2 still hasn't made all-time highs. This is the key one, though, because this doesn't include Bitcoin. And for anyone that's maybe new, an altcoin is anything but Bitcoin. So this is ETH, Sol, Sui, everything. XRP.
Everything else.
Doge. Yeah, everything.
All the stuff we love to lose money on.
When this goes, that's the key. And there's an argument here that this is in a massive cup and handle. You see that?
Yeah.
And the target for that actually takes us to like 6 trillion.
Yeah.
It's a serious move.
I think it happened. I think this time all of the stars are aligning for this to be the silliest of silly seasons.
What is it? Bitcoin's market cap, by the way, currently?
I will tell you. Massive spider flying around in here. 2.4 trillion.
So if we go up another 25%, that's going to stick us at just shy of 3. That's 150k. And then if we went to 200 from here, you're looking at 70%. So what was it? Did you say 2.3?
2.4.
So you'd be looking at near enough 5 trillion-ish, give or take a couple 100 billion. I mean, what's that amongst friends? And then, alts should be, so you'd be looking at 5. Yeah, that gets to 6 trillion. Doesn't it? If Bitcoin can take up between 4 and 5 trillion, alts could do 1 trillion. Well, they're already at 1 trillion, effectively.
So what's the play? What's the play right now? What should people be doing right now to maximize the next 6 months?
Right, this is what I'm doing. I can tell you what I'm doing. Where are we? Share screen. Now, as some of you may know, I am a massive Doge ball. Apologies for the voice cracks. I was out on the weekend at a boxing match.
Did you win?
No, we haven't quite recovered. We still had a great night. So shout out to Sam actually, and also representing the Crypto Waffle on the shorts and the hat.
Yeah.
So shout out. Where are we? Where's my portfolio?
So yeah, by the way, we sponsored a boxer he had a fight at the weekend in a city in England, and we sponsored him.
There'll be a rematch in September, I believe.
And there will be a rematch in September.
So this is Doge Bitcoin. As some of you may know, I'm a massive Doge ball. It makes up probably 70 to 80% of my portfolio.
Oh, I never knew it was that much.
Yeah, mate.
Wow.
Gung ho. Oh, legal, go home.
All in on D-Day.
Mama never raised no pussy. So this is the playbook, right? I was thinking that this here is basically this on a bigger scale, i.e. 0.1 to 0.2 is the top of the wedge, 0.1 to 0.2. Before we get to 0.3, there's a double bottom, then I'll move. Everyone thinks that's the breakout. It's not. We get the fake out to the downside, i.e. it looks like we're in that phase now. And I like what I'm seeing here, i.e. that looks like it's a bearish retest and just fall off. So I think if Bitcoin's to come off here, alts will get hammered.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I mean, I've done half my Bitcoin into Doge, pretty much where it is now. I was doing it at this triple bottom, and I was saving the rest. Well, I've been coming out of the rest every week, like a little by little, and I'm now down to a chunk where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm happy to sit on that till if and when we get to this zone. So if and when we get to this zone, the rest of it will be kind of out. So at the moment, my average price is within this range here, but whatever that is, not that it really matters. So I'm waiting for that to come out. Now, what you should be doing is, depending on your asset, so let's say some people are in SUI, you come to the chart and you look at it versus Bitcoin, and you see what the chart's saying. I.e., this here, there's an argument to say that SUI's been outperforming Bitcoin. Is this a bullish looking chart? I would arguably say yes. You've got some sort of wedge pattern forming here, typically bullish patterns that breaks to the upside. You're looking at all-time highs. So depending on what your bags are, obviously if you're having concentrated things, like another one could be SPX 6900 USDT / BTC USDT. No, it's just going to be SPX, isn't it? There we go. Again, arguably, you're knocking on the door of all-time highs. All-time highs typically bullish. You play the break, effectively. Again, you could do the same with XRP.
I don't know if XRP is anywhere near its all-time highs now, is it?
Yeah.
What's for the all-time?
Bitcoin terms, it's not.
$4?
In Bitcoin terms, it's not. But there's an argument to say that if you were to draw, I'd argue some sort of resistance line in that area. You get above that, XRP is probably mooning.
Nothing but fresh air.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd have a bit of resistance there. And when you're looking at these things as well, like, don't look for a number on the right-hand side because it gives you no information at all. It's pure candles and magical drawings. So just look at your assets. Is the chart bullish? I.e., is it up and to the right? Like XRP, arguably since 2020 is down and to the right, but we could get a change of trend. Do we come above here? Like, quite easily. And that could be for everything. Like, if you look at the dollar pairs, this is Doge. It looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, well, you know what? The thing is, the XRP one, that only shows half the story because it was from, oh, okay, so it did go further back.
Yeah, because this is the dollar. The other one was XRP versus Bitcoin.
Right. So I was
looking. So, like, going back to you saying, what should people be doing? You look at your asset versus Bitcoin.
Okay.
Your asset, like SUI, has been outperforming. SPX, it's like it's ready to break all-time highs against Bitcoin. You go into the things that's about to outperform Bitcoin.
Right.
And obviously my play, and I'm, rather than choosing the horse that's already run, I'm sitting and waiting in Doge, waiting for it to make its move. And I mean, I've got targets all out to 315. So could be an absolute dream.
Yeah, it could be perfect.
Niggles is pretty big as well, right, in mine. But again, I'm in stuff that's either, the only thing that's really moving in my portfolio is syrup, like massively.
Yeah, and that
Decent.
was prior to this recent alt run.
What,
Syrup move? Yeah, syrup
It's
move's
been moving since, well, April.
Yeah, syrup moved first. If anything, it's not done well during the alt run. During the last week.
Then again, I would say that's just a breakout retest of finding some support again, probably before going higher.
Yep.
But then again, this is why we've been trimming off. Like, we don't know where the top will be. If this was the top, then I'm glad I trimmed where I trimmed.
How far down the risk curve do you go? What's the smallest size of asset you'd be prepared to pick up in terms of market cap?
Stuff like Redo's probably my smallest. That's like 4 million.
Resistant stock.
Or is that a bit? Okay, it's 6.2 now. So it's come up a bit. But these smaller stuff, like, they may not look. I mean, Redo from the floor is up 150%. Yeah. My average price is not from the floor. Like, I'll probably back break even.
Where are we? Yeah, so Redo is on ton, it all looks like. Do you know what I like to look at now, at times like now? Their percentage off their all-time high.
Yes, but the only thing I don't like about that, and when people say that, is because you're assuming it gets back to all-time high.
Yeah.
You can't assume that in this space. Like, there is no assuming. And again, I'm assuming that Doge is going to make all-time highs.
I think it's a bit different with the big boys, because the big boys will make all-time highs.
Like, yes, if history repeats, Doge should be making all-time highs.
Everything in the top 50 should make all-time highs.
Yeah, ETH will do all-time highs. Sol probably will as well. Like, all of them. It's the small stuff like Redo. Like, realistically, are we really going to be seeing Redo? Like, from a market cap point of view, that peaked out at 100 mil market cap.
140.
We get there. I think if Ton does well, definitely.
140 million market cap is a piece of piss. It's not much.
It's currently 6, so that's a 23x in market cap.
Yeah, but that's still
possible,
and that still does not make it a massive project.
No, it's tiny, isn't it? In comparison.
Yeah,
well, it's like you're looking at Hyperliquid. You look at Per. Like, if Hyperliquid keeps running, Per will run.
Yeah.
So all other stuff like Buddy, same on Sui, like Lofi or whatever those other memes are, they'll run. Deepbook will run.
Assuming that there are no new memes, and that's something I guess you can't account for.
I mean, new memes, I haven't been keeping up with what's been new, effectively.
Well, I guess we had situations like Trump, Melania. You know, new memes sometimes will come in, and those are extreme examples.
Well, you still let Tron of a buy-in. Was it $100 million of Trump?
That makes sense.
But Trump on Tron.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Their little partnership that they've.
Yeah, they're pals. You know, I think Justin Sun's probably going to be in the US cabinet. He might get some job.
That would not surprise me.
Well, I bet he might get some job as the new czar of meme coins or something like that. Like,
I mean, so what would you like? So now, I've just given my point. So for alt season, let's say you haven't got Bitcoin, you are fresh, you are brand new to this. You're seeing all this talk of alt season. What do you even start to look at?
Do you know what I started doing today? Started watching influencers on YouTube.
That's never a good start.
Oh my gosh. I started watching influencers on YouTube, and these guys, they say stuff. And it's not that I always do the exact opposite. But what I like to think is that they will give me an idea of where
Normie's going to buy.
Yes. Yeah, they will give me an idea of what the narrative will be coming up. And what made me really happy was that the guy started talking about NFTs.
Right.
So I think NFTs come back. I really think NFTs come back.
And because the ISM picks up, we've covered this before.
Yeah. So
fine art watches, NFTs included,
Yeah.
wine, whiskey.
Yeah.
All these things will pick up.
Yeah.
Once the ISM starts.
Once the ISM's up. So that's one thing. That's one thing I'm looking at. The other thing I'm looking at is the leverage plays on certain networks.
But even as a newbie, you still would say look at NFTs. I would argue they look at the top 20 alts.
I don't think there's any point in coming if you're going to do that. Personally, I think if you
all right, let's say you're 32, you got a bit of money, I don't know, 500 quid a month, maybe for the next couple of months.
You've got to go big.
If you're like, you go big or go home, but for someone that's new and probably doesn't want to lose their money, they probably won't.
Someone that's new will probably lose their money. But what if you don't? Yeah, but what if you don't? If you don't, then your life has changed. And for me, I don't think you can come into this. You can. I just don't like it. But I don't like you come into it and you just, a little bit of soul, a little bit of suey, and what's the point? All right, you've crushed the TradFi world. So obviously you've done your 5x or whatever. But for me personally, I'd go for the little MLG.
It's the same within stocks world, isn't it? Like you start looking at single small names.
Yeah.
ARK's Innovation ETF, that starts to pick up.
Yeah. Because that's where the gains are. And when we talk about silly season, you only have to get one or two things right and it changes your life. Like I would say I'm probably wrong 70% of the time, 80% maybe on projects. But when you're right, it just wipes out all of those wrongs by a long shot. So I would pick up quite a few little bits and pieces here and there. Do you know what I'm also? Yeah, and I'm also starting to think about L1s and which L1s are going to do all right. So I'm going to look at things like
top of that list at the moment.
Peak is at the top of that list. PEAQ.
Why Peak?
Because they're doing RWA stuff, and at a very brief look, there's another one called Cubic as well, which looks all right. But in my mind, I'm thinking, let me go with what I know. I'm going to go with something that's got a decent narrative, a decent tech, and then try to consider who's going to gather the developers. So who will, oh no, what's happened to me? I've gone.
Have we lost him? Trying to reconnect to make sure you have a stable internet connection.
I don't know what's happened here.
Well, that's not good. I don't know why. Now I think it kicked us out.
Yeah, kick me out first.
Right. Well, it's my screen here is telling me CryptoSI has Riverside opening other tabs.
Yeah, I have.
So
the other one's saying, "All right, I'll come back."
To know, but I think we're back.
I hope we're back
live. Let's check X. Yeah, we're still there.
Time is still going. Right.
So, where were we? Was it?
Yeah, Peak. So I like to stick to what I know. I'll look for things that have got decent tech. Not sure about Peak yet, but I know that's the one I want to look at. And a new narrative. And I think
also just cheap compared to everything else.
Yeah. And that I love that.
There's a potential head and shoulders bottom as well. Let me throw the chart up quick.
So now what I'm thinking is I want something that's under 200 million. Under 200 million with the potential. That doesn't mean FDV, current market cap. Under 200 million circulating and the potential to go over 1 billion.
Yeah.
The target will be over 1 billion. So that's a 5x. I'm looking at things like that.
So this is Peak for everyone. There is, like I say, a potential head and shoulders bottom. Left shoulder, head, right shoulders forming on this. This is what you're looking for. And as like we just said, stuff's been popping off. This is down in the dumps. And effectively, this is what you want to be buying. You also have a bullish divergence on the RSI, as you can see down here with this white line. So agree, from a technical point of view, this is something I'd probably look into.
But then the next step would be, what's on Peak? So then I would be like, okay, what's the biggest DEX on Peak? What's the biggest project on Peak? What's the project that the founders of Peak have got their backs behind? What's the project that they want to succeed on peak? Those will be the things that I then go and look at. And those will probably be even smaller. That's if peak has actually launched its smart contracts and its actual one. I don't know if that's the case yet, but it is one.
There's a great video actually that I watched on peak. I'll send it to you. I can't remember the guy's name that made it now, but he did like a deep dive on it and it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Especially on these types of projects which can have deep dives where there is a lot to see, then I'm like,
all the team's fully doxed as well.
That's
it's all good. I think it's good though when the team's doxed.
I don't mind it so much. I'd much rather the code is doxed. Once I know the code is real, I don't need to know the team. Like, I remember when Monero had this guy called Fluffy Pony, and he was
Fluffy Pony. What's the name?
Pony. All right, listen, don't laugh at him. This is one of the most serious guys in crypto history. So this guy, Fluffy Pony, his name is, I think his name's like Riccardo Spagnini or something like that. His name is. I've probably butchered that, like something like that.
Pony.
But he was called Fluffy Pony, and he was like one of the lead developers behind Monero, or one of the main celebrities, I guess. And no one knew who he was. It didn't matter because you could see the code. So I'm not that much I don't mind that much about a docs team. And often you'll have a docs team and they'll rip you off the same way. And it's not often that they go to prison.
If it's not peak, it's Tau. One of the two other docs team. I have a feeling it's one of those.
Tau is too big for me.
I think it's the safest coin to play AI through crypto.
Yeah.
It's one of the only ones you can play.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's higher risk things like ARC, 16Z, AIXBT, cookies, and all that stuff. But from a AI standpoint, Tau is probably the best one to play.
I think AIXBT, I think is. Let me check the price of that, because I'll tell you something, right? When retail come back, that AIXBT thing,
retail, I understand, but retail are not going to be using that. Retail, and even you look at crypto Twitter.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
When I came into crypto, I never used Twitter.
You, sir, are not retail.
It took me about a year.
You on the retail. You are not the
now.
No, you're not the average. No, you're not the average mind. You're not the average mind. So you would have not come in and used Twitter. You're not the average mind. The average mind comes in and they say, what does everyone think of your clients? The average mind comes in and they say, where does everyone else go? Can you hear my son shouting?
Fine.
No. Okay. He's going for it downstairs. The average mind comes in and they say, where does everyone else get their news from? And they all go to Twitter. Like 90% of their time will go on Twitter. And then a small part of their time will go on YouTube.
Right.
And that's where the majority
I was YouTube. That's where I started.
Yeah.
It was YouTube. And then they obviously on the YouTube channels, they'd be like, oh yeah, be sure to follow my ex or whatever it was. And that's how I got into.
But I don't think Twitter is for you, because Twitter is smelly.
Not for me now.
No.
It's a good place to go to quickly check stuff. But yeah, it's not like I was
So AIXBT at the moment at 150 million market cap. I think this thing can get to 500.
Where has it been?
I bet it's been over 1 billion. No, 950.
Yeah.
Been to. Well, do you know what I'm saying, man?
I don't know if that's going back to all-time highs. Depends what they do with it, though, to be fair. If they do more with it than just, oh, it's a Twitter bot that can reply and tweet.
This is what I don't understand, right? People always want something to do something special. Like, Google was just
what I'm saying is people's attention span will fade from it. Like, when it first came out for me, it was great because you talked to it, you messaged it, and it got back to you. Like, you say, well, what's been happening with the team this week? What's been happening with this? What's been happening with that? And it tell you. But once I've used it, I'm like, yeah, I know it's there now.
So I think with AIXBT, I think all it has to do is be a place where people go for information, and it just has to keep mind share. If it gathers mind share, the fact that it doesn't do much, I don't think matters, because the thing that it does do, it does very well.
Like you say, it needs to grab people's attention.
Yeah, it needs to grab people's attention, and I think it's doing that. It's still doing that now. But there's,
I saved one of those tweets that I read out to you this morning.
Yeah,
the night about bonk. So
yeah, and even the way it's phrased, that is, it's good. It's still very good at grabbing attention.
Yeah.
So I think the all-time high market cap wise was like 700 million. So what's that from here? 4x?
Quick question on market cap. I was watching someone argue, or debate, whatever it is. So out of Fartcoin and SPX, what goes to higher market cap this cycle? I'm going to say Fartcoin just because of the name. And like knowing retail, if I come in right and someone said, oh, you can buy SPX 6900, we're trying to get bigger than the stock market, or you can buy Fartcoin, I'm going Fartcoin all day. And it's their motto of hot air rises is just science. I would be like, yeah, Fartcoin.
I think it's going to be like the old Michael Jordan versus LeBron James, or Ronaldo versus Messi, Nike versus Adidas. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be one of those ones. I'm obviously going to say SPX. That's the horse I have in this race. So I am biased towards SPX.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't got either, so I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, to be honest with you. I genuinely wouldn't know. I lean towards SPX because I've spent more time with it, so I understand the value proposition, and I understand how it makes these guys feel. Fartcoin, I think, probably reaches more people. Yeah. Like, more people are inspired by the whimsical nature of a coin named after flatulence. Yeah. But I think that the SPX guys, the TradFi-esque guys, have got a couple more quid to spend. And I think they're possibly a little bit more savvy with how they treat the value of the token. More chance that they will market it better, more chance that they will take it to the right exchanges, more chance that they'll get together and act like corporate guys and push this financial instrument than the Fartcoin one. So,
yeah. Well, but before we jump into topic 3, I want to do gems quickly.
Yes.
What is your gem of the week?
My gem of the week, sir, if you'll allow me to share my screen,
please do,
is it's not this. It is this. My gem of the week is CoinX. CoinX it's a small-ish exchange, but it's one of the few which is still with a non-KYC policy. They have this token which they're not really utilizing or pushing yet, but it's very easy to get your coin listed on CoinX, which reminds me of Binance when it first started. It was very easy to get your coin listed there. CryptoSI when it started, and there's what Poloniex was another one. So over the years, we've had these exchanges which have loads of tokens. If they don't get hacked, which this one hasn't as yet. I can hear you. What can I hear?
No.
I can hear another voice. Is it playing on my screen?
Might be the telly. Kate, turn it down a little bit, please. Sorry, she's watching some American soap thing like housewives are fighting.
Yeah. I can hear them going for it. Right. So this exchange is one of the good ones. They've only had the token. This will be its first cycle for them having this token. As you can see here, this will be the first cycle. It might be the second, actually. But anyway, I think that if they decide to really start to push this token, if it starts to gather some momentum and get some listings elsewhere, and they start to use it for things and they get more volume, as they should do as we move into alt season, I think this one can really fly. And I like to liken it to the other similar exchanges that there are in the top 100.
It's his second cycle. It's his second cycle, by the way.
Second cycle, yeah. So it was around
in May 18. Well, actually, you could argue third.
Yeah. What the exchange did or the token did?
The token.
Yeah. So the exchange is growing. The token, I would say second cycle, because the first cycle finished end of.
Well, its all-time high was put in 18.
Yeah. And it hasn't gone back up. So they haven't really.
It topped out at pretty much the same price in 2021, and we're currently 150% of all-time highs.
Yeah. I like it. I want it to go up to where, if we say, so Whitebit is another exchange on
top 30,
6 billion. No, if it goes to the top 100, I'll be happy, because that's still a 10x.
What's his position now?
I don't know. It's like 300 and something.
It's 351.
351. So if it goes from there to the top 100, it'll have to break a billion, have to go past what we affectionately call a yard. If it goes past the yard, I think it comes in here. That's almost a 10x. I would be happy with that. But I do think it has a choice. I do think it has a chance to, because I do think it is one of the better exchanges. It's one that I would use personally. The other thing I would look at would be the crypto exchanges, and then you can rank them by their volume. So we'll see how far down the list we are.
You just look for the one that's doing the most volume. Is that what you look for?
Yeah, because volume kind of matters, right? So we're 33rd here. So if they can bring this volume up.
Do you reckon they can get bigger than... I don't even know any of those ones above it. Keep going up. Do you reckon they could get to where Bitfinex is?
I don't know. That would be a
bit steep.
Hash key exchange and backpack exchange.
Well, isn't a hash key part of HBAR? No, you ignore me. That's Hashpack.
I don't know what hash key is, and I don't know what backpack is. Hash key global, don't know. Upbit is a part of. Upbit's a Korean one. It's a part of another one. I forget what it's a part of, but it's like a wing of another exchange. CoinW, don't know. 2bit, Owlbit, Digifinex. I think they should catch them. But there is so they are 30-ish, 30 odd on this list, 33rd.
Yeah,
non-KYC. This is another one that I quite like. But I think non-KYC have as well. But CoinX is my gem of the week, because that's the one I think has got the most potential to become a medium-sized player in the exchange world, and that should take it into the top 200 at least.
Yeah, I've marked that out on our gems list. Now, mine is the mighty Arbitrum. Now, this has been battered, to say the least, as you can see. But we have, I think we discussed this a couple of weeks back, broken out of this falling wedge and potentially putting in a double bottom, or you could say a W pattern, hence why it looks like a W. I want this one here. The double top would be effectively where that pink line is. Your target for that, once we get above it, would take Arbitrum to approximately 86 cents, which is probably about 100 and, from current price, 110%.
I think it goes higher than that.
Oh yeah, I think it does, because it also, if ETH starts moving, what do crypto natives do immediately?
Yeah,
they don't play ETH; they play ETH betas.
Yeah,
so they're going to be running to the likes of Arbitrum, Aave, all these other things like Link, all these other big things that are on ETH.
And because the fees, remember the fees on ETH will get stupid real quick.
Yeah, because everyone's going to start using it again.
Everyone starts using it again, yeah.
Because from a falling wedge, you normally target the upper boundary effectively of where the wedge is or where the wedge was. So if we go to this area I've just marked out from current price, you're looking at around 120 to 160%, give or take.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good. Now, what I'd be waiting for in the short term is a potential pullback to the wedge, breakout, retest, then you get in. But we know full well we don't always get what we want. So I would argue if I had $1,000, I'd be putting in 600 now, saving 400 for a pullback. If we got it, great. If we didn't, I'll have to buy higher.
Yeah,
is my gem of the week.
I don't think we get a retest. I think Arbitrum suffered enough. So I'd hope that.
I don't think we get a retest at like 35, 34.
I'd hope not. Well, they've suffered enough, those poor guys. Another interesting fact about Arbitrum is they've got a lot of grey matter over there, a lot of brain power in the Arbitrum ecosystem. They had a really good system for governance, the really good DAO and really good delegates, loads of them. So they've got a lot of smart people over there. I think Arbitrum's one of those projects. If it does well, it should do very well. There's a lot of people there ready to really carry that thing to the next stage.
Yeah.
But they've recently, which coincides with the price recovering actually, kind of removed the power from the delegates and kind of gone in a more of traditional corporate route. Yeah. So yeah, so
coin.
Yes, I do like Arbitrum though. I do like it. I think it's
a great way to play.
Great ecosystem, and they've got a lot of good stuff there. A lot of good stuff.
And you're not buying something that's all-time highs. Like a lot of newbies will come and go, oh my God, it's already there. Like, why would I buy it? Like, buy this and it's completely on the floor. Like, pretty much. You're buying from the peak back in January 24, you're buying at a 83% discount.
Take it.
Take that all day of the week.
Take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
So that is my gem of the week. Now, last topic is Crypto Week in the house. So for the people who don't know what the house is, it is basically where the government in the US talk policy. And this week they've called it Crypto Week for the first time ever, in order to strengthen and better define US policy on digital assets. Legislators will be considering the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, and the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for US Stablecoins, also known as Genesis Act. Genius, sorry. They've got all of these things coming out this week and probably other news. So this week, we also have some data coming out. Like what's the data we've got? Where is it? They got the US CPI on tomorrow, the 15th. We've got PPI on the 16th. We've got retail sales on the 17th. And unemployment rate, I believe, on the 18th.
I think all of that is kind of irrelevant because they've said they're going to be printing.
Unemployment rate, I don't think is irrelevant.
They've said they're printing 5 trillion.
Over the next 10 years.
Yeah, I think that's the number that matters. I think everybody knows after they've heard the 5 trillion.
Do you know what I think people are still slow to catch on to, though? Like, obviously, when Trump and that come in, they said, oh, we're going to try and balance the budget and the deficit and blah, blah, blah. And then Elon's gone in and tried it. He's realised it's a complete shit show.
Yeah.
And now they've gone back to the same old, okay, we're going to run it hot. We're going to run inflation, run high deficits and try and inflate our way out of this mess.
Yeah.
And this is the stage where people will go, oh my God, the world's going to explode, when actually we're in that melt up phase. Assets will melt your faces. Unfortunately, for a lot of people that won't be holding assets, you are going to get burnt. They're all bad.
They deserve it.
Yes,
they deserve it. Because those are the same people that will come and say, oh yeah, you're having fun with your little internet money, are you? Okay. So they deserve it. They deserve it. Those people deserve it. They deserve everything that they get. They deserve it because they're not paying attention. When I first got into crypto, right, there used to be a TV channel called Russia Today. It was like
Russia Today,
right? It was like a cable channel. On there, it was called RT.
Right.
And on there was a guy called Max Kaiser, right? You've probably never heard of
Oh yeah, Bitcoin ball.
Yeah. But those days he was like
He's El Salvador now, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right,
So he helps the president of Salvador.
Right. So there's this guy called Max Kaiser who used to shout a lot. Brilliant entertainer he was. And he had a wife who was also on there, Stacy. She was like the voice of reason. And he used to always shout this one phrase. He was like, it don't matter what you do, you cannot taper a Ponzi scheme. It was like they're going to be printing for the rest of time. You cannot taper a Ponzi scheme. All you could do is continue to print and print more, print more, print more, print more, because it's maths. You just have to keep printing. And that's been the Bitcoin thesis since 2008, and it remains the same. So hearing them say they're printing means that, all right, we'll get employment numbers. All right, we'll get this, we'll get that, we'll get the other. Sooner or later, they'll be bad and they will have to fix it. And how can they fix it? They're going to print.
So the other thing that I heard on a podcast is the second biggest asset held by banks and stuff globally after the dollar was the euro. It's now not. It's gold. So gold has pushed the euro down a peg. And now what you're starting to see is companies pick up Bitcoin. Realistically, they're all US companies. If any of them go bust, full well, Mr. Trump's just going to step in and scoop that company up for the state.
Yeah.
Like, they won't just let that drop off.
So, some companies, I think a lot of these treasury companies, they can go broke.
Oh, yeah. But the big ones like MicroStrategy and others that become a similar size.
MicroStrategy, I think MicroStrategy are borderline. I think they might go broke and herald the end of this cycle, but it's unlikely. Yeah. They're kind of...
full well the US is just going to step in and take that Bitcoin.
Probably, yeah.
And then if they were to do something like Germany did, would be hilarious.
Germany fumbled the bag. I've seen memes.
Fumbled like 6 billion, didn't they?
So stupid. And German people, like, they're the smartest Europeans that there are. They are the smartest, and they've done something.
Would they sell out 40k, 45k?
Why? They knew. Like, they know they're not stupid. Why have they done that?
Because they're boomers. No, but that's why in Europe a lot of the finance system or governing system, they're all boomers. Yeah. In the US, you're starting to get the younger people like JD Vance and that come through.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's where they're more clued up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Still very old school.
Yeah.
I mean, in the UK, the only party we've had talk about it was Reform, and that was Nigel.
Yeah.
And that is it. Like, we haven't had anything else.
No, not at all.
We're going to be so slow in the UK.
Well, we are. Unfortunately, we're even behind the Europeans.
Yeah.
They've got their mica. We don't quite have anything.
We have nothing.
No, we haven't got anything quite the same.
Yeah.
But in the house this week, the interesting one for me will be the Genius Act and what they do with stable coins. Because what they're saying is that the Genius Act may allow certain companies, if you register, to issue your own stable coins. And I don't quite know how this works. I need to do my research. But I do know that there is a lot of money in issuing stable coins.
Yeah.
I do know that
there is. Or there will be.
Well, there will be. Well, there already is, because there's projects like Athena. Apparently, the USDT, that Tether, they are the most profitable company.
They are. Like 30 employees or whatever.
Yeah, per capita in the history of the world. I don't think there has been.
They've started buying. They've got a vault in Switzerland of like 3 billion worth of gold in as well, as part of their backing. Yeah. They've been stacking, what is it, Bitcoin, gold, and treasury bonds, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's their backing.
I can see them being pressured to move to America.
Where are they based at the moment?
Well, if their gold is in Switzerland, the Americans will
more gold.
Yeah, but the Americans are where the gold is matters quite a lot.
I mean, if the US want the gold, they'll just go get the gold. Right, realistically. I mean, look at it. Half of it come out of London.
Right, so what does that look like? I think that looks like the US pressuring Tether to say, right, you domicile in the United States, we'll give you favorable tax terms, bring your gold and keep it here.
Possibly.
And then if the Americans do, for whatever reason, decide, listen, we need that gold, then they just tell Tether, oh,
You're still having
you broke
central
some
banks and whatnot buying gold rather than US treasuries after what happened to Russia in the Ukraine's war.
Yeah.
Everyone overnight found out, okay, well, they're just going to freeze it if we do something bad.
Yeah.
So they're going, shit.
Yeah, we need to hold our own gold. I think that's China have got that problem. Everyone wants to hold their own gold. So
and this is why gold's just been on an absolute tear.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same reason why Bitcoin's been on a tear.
Yeah. It's the overall logic remains the same. It's been the same for since 2008. The logic has remained the same. When they get into trouble, they have one tool and one tool only, and that is the money printer. That's the only tool they have. Every time they print money, these assets inflate. House prices will inflate. Gold will inflate. Bitcoin will inflate. But Bitcoin is the easiest thing for the average Joe to go and buy. But when the average Joe hasn't gone and bought it, instead they're coming to laugh at us when the price goes down, then they deserve to get left behind. They do. I've got almost no sympathy for them now. The Bitcoin's been out for ages.
Do you know what I still find funny though? That anyone in the UK that works in the finance industry, right? Normally, now I've met, when I play paddle and other things, right? I get talking to people and you ask them what they do. I met a guy last week. He worked for Barclays Bank. I can't remember what his role was, but pretty high up by the sounds of it. And then I told him about crypto and like this, that, and the other. And he goes, "Oh, that's really interesting. Like, we're just trying to learn about it. Like, everyone needs to be educated." And a couple months before, I met a financial advisor. What a knob. Jesus Christ. You mention it, can't touch that.
Yeah.
Really dangerous.
Yeah.
Drugs. All these people use it as the. And I'm going, I just stopped the conversation. I was like, I'm not even going to entertain it. Yeah. I'll let you crack on.
Yeah, leave him. Yeah, leave him. And hopefully he has a house that he can't sell, and that hedges him against inflation.
It saves him.
Hopefully. Otherwise, he gets everything in.
I don't know what's funny though. I shouldn't really carry this on, but he goes, "What's wrong with 12% a year in the S&P?" And I just went, 12%? It's going to buy me a house, is it?
12% per year.
That's nothing. I mean, let's have a look what's up today.
SPX.
Just out of interest.
Let's see if SPX has done it.
XRP is up 4%. WIF's up 3%. You got some stuff that's down. MLG's up 16%. There's your 12%.
There's your 12%. PCK.
In a day.
360 no scope blaze it. There's your
what the S&P should do. Obviously, it goes the other way as well, but
it does, yeah. Which is fair, and that's what they worry about is the risk. And I think everybody's risk tolerance is far too low. I always think that if you do nothing, that's the worst of all.
Yeah. Then having nothing, then you're just left in the dark.
Yeah, you're gonna get smashed.
But anyway, into predictions.
Let's do it.
So, where were we?
I've had a stellar week, by the way.
I have had a stellar week. And it would have been me had I not changed my mind and bottled it last minute.
So the interesting thing is, which I think one day we'll do, maybe not this week, next week, like when we get to this point with more time on the clock, we'll go back like a month and look and see how we've done, because we always have to do a 1 week time frame. And what often happens to us?
Do you know what? I can tell you how that's going to work. If you go back to the first episode that we started doing these, right, everything is probably up.
Since then.
Yeah. Right. It's the nature of the asset class, isn't it, effectively? Yeah. So everything that we've gone, like that. Yes, we might get it wrong in the week, but since we've started, probably going back 3 months or so, 6 months, probably up.
There's a term that you always use.
What's that?
Zoom out.
Yeah, always.
Zoom.
Look at the bigger picture.
Look at the bigger
That's
picture.
A horrible daily candle, by the way. Holy shit. Horrible.
The reversal is in. So.
But anywho, you nailed Bitcoin. Went far above your target. Your target was 113. went to a high of one. What did we go to? 123,217. And I was completely wrong.
To be fair, I've been shouting new all-time highs for months now, and I've got it right.
But get it there.
Yeah.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
So, but anywho, with this daily candle looking like, where do you think we're going?
Oh, we're coming back, aren't we?
I was good to say that, but I cannot help but think we're going to have like late longs pushed.
Oh. Show me the weekly, will you?
Bear in mind, it's only Monday. All right, this weekly candle's only been open. What's that? Not even 24 hours yet.
All right, 125.
125.
Yeah, is that too short? It's all right.
That's all right. It's 5k.
Yeah,
it's a 5k move. It's acceptable. Oh Christ, what am I doing? I need to get myself a proper mouse.
Are you on a laptop with one of those pads?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I can't.
125.
I'm such a boomer. Like I can't stand laptops. Can't stand them.
I am gonna go. I want to. If I say 115, is that allowed?
Have you got a boo sound effect? Boo.
I don't know. Let me see, have a look. I got a laughing. Yeah, go on there. It's not working. Oh, a minute.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we think of that prediction. All right, so you're going bearish.
Yeah,
what have you gone with?
115. Obviously, for anyone that may be new here, this is like literally a week prediction. This is nothing to do with our portfolios.
No, and you should never try to predict what's going to happen in a week.
Yeah, it's just
this is. Do you know what this is like? This is like WWE. What? This is not real. This don't try this at home. We are literally just shooting the breeze. I would never take a position like planning to keep it for 1 week.
Indeed. Right, Ton. Last week.
Yet here we are. Ton.
Where are we? Monday. We're up from. Your direction is correct. Just not quite there yet.
No.
I was incorrect.
Ton's moving slowly.
It is. Ton does its own thing, mate. Ton will chill out. Look, we're just coiling. We're coiling effectively in this nice big wedge here. When we break, Bob's your uncle. We're going to 482. And when your redo's up.
Yeah. That's when your redo comes alive.
Yeah.
That's when your redo
gets back up here, redo probably all-time highs.
Yeah.
Ton starts putting in all-time highs, which I think it will. Then I think redo would be fine. Render, you were spot on. Congratulations.
All right, so wait, so we both missed Ton.
Yeah, both missed Ton.
Render, that's it. 380.
Yeah, we both were wrong on Bonk.
Yeah, good. Well, yeah. And we bet Bonk as well.
Yeah. And then we had our new trade of the month put on last week, which so far, look at that. What did I say? You buy the retest. Literally, that red candle in the middle there was our entry.
Yeah.
Boom.
Easy money.
Exactly. But we'll leave that there. What are the new assets, seeing as we've done Bitcoin already and run ahead?
So we both got say. We both didn't get Bonk. I got Render. Right, okay, so you're very keen to move on this week as I've done better this week.
Yeah.
I would like
done better than me.
I would like the cheering sound effects, please. For CryptoSI's amazing performance this week.
That's drum roll. CryptoSI was the winner of this week's predictions. Oh, sure, I've done it again.
All right, yeah, so
assets for this week.
Yeah, now get back to business. Right, BTC, let's do Pump, which we can actually do.
How?
It's on Hyperliquid.
What?
I think it's like a futures that's on here. I'll show you.
What, this thing here? Perpetual contract. Does price look right? 0.005?
Yeah. 0.005 is what I can see here.
This is a 4 hour.
Oh, hold on. Has it just been released and done?
Possibly.
That might be right.
It went up 50%, and then it has, from the top has come down 25%.
Shoot the bed. 0.005.
Yeah.
I think it's gone live. Has it gone live?
Is it on a Hyperliquid?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll put this in. New token.
It looks like it's gone live. Let me go to X quickly.
Should we do our gems this week as well?
Don't think I can do mine. Mine probably won't be on there.
I know Arbitrum will be on there.
Yeah, yours will be on there.
Well, we can't do set then, can we? We'll do Arb.
I want to see if the token. They haven't actually said. Oh, yes, here we go. Pump. Yeah, so when we started recording. Yeah, available to trade on Hyperliquid.
Sweet.
And on BitGet.
Right, so 2 more. We got Bitcoin, Pump, Arb. What do you fancy?
I'm wondering where Pump goes from here. The market cap is 5 billion. Hold on.
I'm going to do Turbo.
Hold on. We need to solve this Pump thing because we may have an easy play here.
Yeah, you short it.
I'm not sure,
I would. That's what I'd be thinking. You've got a Bitcoin daily candle looking like shit. You're saying that's just launched. Hey, Turbo, what a day Turbo's had. 38%, by the way.
And that's not peanuts because Turbo's a decent sized asset.
Hey, Turbo was my 36x from last year. The thing is still pumping.
Love you some Turbo.
And I know full well there are some clients that are having a good day. Because they were loading this motherfucker down here. Because I was saying, look, this is where you take your big cojones and put them on the table.
And you drop them on the table.
Yeah.
All right, so we do Turbo?
Yeah, I got one more.
Hold on, what were the other ones we chose?
Says for the month. So that's just there to check every week.
Yeah.
We've got Bitcoin, Pump, Turbo, Arb. We normally do 5, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one more.
And Pump, Turbo, Arb.
Of your choice.
I'll choose one, shall I? Ooh. I might say with.
With?
Yeah.
Can do with. There we go. Right, so with, where do you think we're going next week?
Well, no, let's do these in these orders because I've got them here. Let's do Turbo. I've got BTC, Turbo, Pump, Arb, with.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Turbo, what do you think? Oh, go short, back down to 0.47.
And that massive green candle. The thing is,
what that is, by the way, I have no idea if there's any news.
Nah, it's just market movements. It's silly season. The thing is, what Bonk done, it was just going and going and going.
Turbo's the only meme that you can also class as an AI meme. So it fits both narratives.
Why is it an AI one?
Because it's still basically powered by ChatGPT.
Oh, because it was the first coin that ChatGPT made.
Yeah, that's why I chose it. Memecoin, ChatGPT just come out, AI, the big things.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
Yeah. So where do you think?
All right, I'm gonna stick with my bullish thing and Bitcoin dominance dropping for a little bit longer. So where are we at now? 6. I'm going to go with another 40%.
40%.
Yeah.
What does
Takes
that
us
say
to
there?
10.
Oof.
Take us to 10? Yeah.
10.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, from current price, that's a 62% move.
All right. 8 then.
Bit lower, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are we? I think that's more sensible. Because it doesn't matter if you overshoot. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, but I like to say bold things and hit bold numbers.
That would be class. All right, so that is turbo. Right, pump. Literally.
No, well, you didn't do one for turbo.
Yeah, I did.
What did you say?
Coming back down. 0.0047.
Okay.
I'm down here. You're the way up there. I'm 40% to the downside. You're 40% to the upside. I'm 20% down.
Okay.
Or 30% up. So pump. What do you think? This is the 4 hour, by the way.
Can you get pump USD? Let me see.
This is pump tether. So this is USD.
That is USD, yeah.
Yeah.
So far it's down 50% so far.
But it was up, don't forget. It put up come out 4 o'clock this morning. 4 o'clock. Well, actually, this perpetual contract.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's futures. Like the thing's only been actually tradable in the last hour since we've been on air, since we've been live.
Pump spot.
Yeah.
Is that it? That
If
can't be right.
Nope.
The ticker is pump, right?
Yeah, but there's probably a lot of different pumps. I don't think it's on there yet. Looks like it's not on there yet. I'm looking on Hyperliquid. I can see it.
Oh, well, the perp's the same price, isn't it, effectively? Anyway, where do you think we're going?
I don't.
I'm going to say down again. I'm going short. 0.0047. Could get my face ripped off if I'm to short this. This other white line, just for everyone that's watching, is just a support line. That's where you look for it to hold. Loses that, should be coming for me.
I think it rips up.
Quite
I think
possibly.
some kind of news. People think they need it for an airdrop, and if everything else goes up, it still has quite a lot of attention.
What do you think? 7, 6?
Yeah, let me go 7.
7, yeah?
Yeah.
0.007. There it is.
We can have this, how do I do that? Now, when you get to see the open interest, here we go. Let's have a look at the open interest.
Come and do the conga. Right, Arbitrum. Yeah, I've got to go bullish for this. I have to go bullish. Have to go bullish. Falling wedge breakout. It's a fucking week, isn't it? It's hardly any time.
You look at the 8-hour funding for Pump.
What's his name?
Almost 7%. It's like, I don't know, what would you say? 10, 20, 30 times higher, 40, 50.
Then what?
Everything else.
New kid on the block, new shiny thing.
No.
Right, well, for Arbitrum, I would like to take 50, call it 51 sets. Reset.
Hold on 1 second. Just asking my AI bot to do a little bit of research for me.
What?
Right, okay, where were we? Pump, what did you say?
Pump, I had 0.0047.
No, that was turbo.
No, that's pump.
No, it's the same as turbo then.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, both exactly the same.
Sweet.
47. Right, ARB.
I am going with 51 cents.
Oh, you're going bullish.
Yarp.
It's big bullish as well. 25%.
25% move.
No retest this time then.
No. Although I think I've gone bearish everything else.
Yeah.
I just think if ETH's going to get into a little bit of a flow here.
ETH is rolling.
Where do you reckon ARB's going? You going bullish?
Yeah, I'm going to join you.
51 cents?
Yeah. Let me say 52.
52. I'll put you with me. Plus a 51.50.
Okay.
And then the mighty whiff. Uh, 80 cents isn't really far enough, is it?
Oh, you think it goes down? I think it breaks out.
I don't know, Jeff.
Unbelievable. I'm going to say 140.
140.
Yeah. Little 40% to the upside. Could probably do that in a day.
Spoke out of a channel. Well, I'm not going to go as bullish. I'll take 128. We saying 140, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll take 128.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment, everybody, not everybody, but massively the markets are agreeing with you. The open interest is the funding rate is super high on Pump. Super high.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, for trades, over to you, sir.
all right. I also got to very quickly show you my
What is it you're showing us?
my type of liquid.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, so so there's the funding rate, as you can see. It's like 0.67.
Mm.
And the nearest possible rival is 0.08.
Bitcoin.
And that's Bitcoin. Everything else is much lower. So, all right.
What are you taking for your... Oh, first of all, how's last week's?
Well, I think we've ended our...
Because I had bonk short, which obviously went against us.
Yeah.
Or it's actually started with us for like a day or two.
Yeah, but I think we got capped out of that.
And then you had a ton long, which looks good.
Yeah, ton long, wonderful.
Come on.
And Say's marvelous.
I think when we get to 100%, we trim a bit.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm not sure if we've got a take profit on here.
We have it on say because it's the month one, isn't it? We're just leaving it open.
No, we've got a take profit here.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, it's...
Where is it?
45.
Right, okay. That's reasonable, isn't it? We're only at 33. Oh, we went to a high. I don't actually tell a lie. 35, nowhere near.
Not near 45. Right, okay, so where are we? Right, so trade history. We had another loss, which was the bonk short.
What was the percentage? Did it say the percent loss?
12.
$12.
12.
I think the little green thing next to the $12. Yeah. 60%. Yeet. Not good.
So that was painful.
Yeah.
And that was following a long string of losses. So we lost there.
Yeah.
We lost with the PopCat long. We lost with the Arweave long.
And SPX.
We lost with the SPX. But all of these are just bad timing. Like,
It's time horizon.
if we done it,
I'm not a day trader.
if we done the SPX this week, we would have been perfect. But we got tapped
We
out.
don't day trade.
Yeah,
Quite clearly stated by our history.
it's a mud's game, but we are still up.
That's the key. But you need to close the ton, by the way. Close ton immediately.
Yeah,
Don't let any more of those profits be taken from us.
let's cash in.
Just click up market.
I don't know why I've done that. Ignore me.
All right, locking in them gains.
Put those gains in, baby.
Right, what are you trading then this week?
I'm going to trade.
Oh, pump is so risky.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's literally like betting on red or black.
Yeah, and it touches my it touches the take profit or the stop loss, but who knows which one? It probably touches them both. All right, I want to do whiff. I'm going to do a whiff long.
Okay.
It's dangerous because
Whiff long. What do I want to tackle? You know what? I'm going to go long with you, but I'm going to go arb.
okay. All right, I'll put the whiff one on first.
Yeah. And realistically, we don't really want. It's going to be a tight stop loss. What's your stop loss for whiff?
My target is 140. My stop loss should be 80.
Yeah. It's quite wide, isn't it?
Do you think?
What's the percent?
65.
Yeah, I think that's all right. Gives you wiggle room, doesn't it?
Yeah, because otherwise it'll come down, touch it, and then shoot off again. I've had that way too much.
You said if you do yours quite wide, I'm going to do a tight stop loss on arb.
Okay.
Because I think if it runs, we're either going to come back to retest, which in that case, I'd rather it just knock us out before we get there. Because I'm not sure within the next week if we will have enough time to get down, retest, and come back up. So I'd rather just be knocked out.
Yeah.
So can I have an arb long? And I'd like stop losses at 0.375.
What the? Hold on. What have I done?
What's that?
Have I put a crazy my
Position value $200.
yeah.
What's happened there?
I don't know. Sometimes this thing, right? It just puts your
I've never had this issue.
Yeah, it shoots you back up. I think it's when I change this, it shoots me up to 100%.
Yeah, every time you change the leverage, it does.
Yeah, it shoots me up to 100%. Right, okay. This is better. Let's do it again.
$20.
Let's do it again. Okay.
$20 freaking dollars.
So now let's do ARB, RB. You want 3x as well?
Same as yours. As you know, do 2x because mine's tight. I don't want stop losses at 375 and then a take profit at just below where mine and yours are tight. As you know, we'll leave it at the target. So what's it already say? 0.515.
Stop loss is tight. Take profit
0.515.
Ready?
Yeah. Get it on.
Okay, we are in it to win it with Whiff and Arb, 2 longs.
Lovely stuff. Right, well that and let's give us a what have we got here today? Cheering, drum roll, clapping for finishing episode 36.
Yes, done it.
Thank you, everybody. Over and so, thank you for watching episode 36. 36. Aries, I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a guest next week.
Yes, we should have a guest on next week. All be revealed this week. Adios.
Peace.